Hey everyone, back in the garage doing some videos. Appreciate you guys showing up as always. Today we're going to talk about Invictus Practical shell caddies. So you've probably seen Rob and I. We've been competing back and forth. He's been running a chest rig. He's running a different company, but Invictus Practical, they make a chest rig. The first time I went three gunning, I actually used an Invictus Practical. I always want to say tactical. Tactical. Invictus Practical chest rig worked out really bitchin'. As I got a chance to use that, it was definitely great. Definitely switched over to, I got an ELS belt now and a lot of stuff I use, which is nice. People that you're competing with probably have an ELS belt, so if you need to borrow something, try something out, you can just click these bad doggies in. Click, try it out for the stage. You're like, man, I really like those. I'm gonna have to go pick up a pair or a set or whatever the case is. But if you guys aren't familiar with these, this is what I was using to doing my quad loads, trying to race Rob, trying to set a faster time, that kind of thing. And this is how these work. So basically you have the Caddy. You can see it's ramped. And this helps assist if you're gonna load weak hand or strong hand. You can get it to your preferred method. So let's kind of tune down here a little bit. So basically, if this is on my body, which it's down here lower, but I'm sure you don't want to look at my junk. You have the ability to put your hand in here, grab 4, load them, and then as you go, this will be open, so you grab the next set. And they work really nice. Some of the things that are nicer about these than the other style is if you break something here, like say you break this lip off, you have to buy the whole dang thing. Where Invictus Practical, you can just tell them what piece you need, and you can order that piece and get it fixed. So this one is set up for the ELS. There's a few different options available, but I prefer the ELS. That's just what I use. You can get them in 20 gauge as well if you're going to compete using a 20 gauge, but they do make 12 gauge. But these are really nice for trying to load fast. You know, whether you're load 2 or quad loading, it's definitely going to help. Kudos to the guy that invented this. Kind of like he was a firefighter. He was a 3-gun guy. Still is, basically. And he's like, man, I can figure out a way to make this, easier and better. So he ended up going out and starting his own company, and now the guy's probably raking in the bucks. These things are everywhere out there. If you're out 3-gunning, you're going to definitely run into these. A lot of people are using them now. They work really good. But the best part is if you break this piece, you don't have to buy the whole damn thing. You can just replace a part on it. They're a little tricky to figure out when you're first getting them. A buddy of mine, he was recording me trying to figure out how to do it, and I always try to build stuff without directions just to say that I did, look at the picture and try to figure it out for myself. I couldn't pull it off. I had to look at the directions. I could have made it work, but it wasn't put together the way where you can change the cant and it's actually supposed to be done correctly. So you have a lot of options with these. The way you carry them, you can carry them straight up and down like this, 45. You can flip it over depending on how you want it and how your belt's set up. Great stuff. These are around 75 bucks. They're pretty pricey, but if you're gonna do a sport, you might as well spend the money on the good stuff the first time, so you don't buy this crappy stuff, go, oh, this stuff sucks, it broke, and then have to go buy the $75 stuff. Just go out and buy the right stuff for the right job. So with that said, that's these. If you have any questions on them, leave them in the comments. I'll definitely try to answer your questions the best I can. But these are the way to go if you're trying to compete or load shells faster. Try to get a better time. Maybe try to kick Rob's butt with loading. So see you guys. I'll put the link to the other video of me loading, or basically using these for quad loading on a shotgun. And I'm definitely not fast. There's pros out there. Man, I don't know how the hell they do it. They look like robots in speeded up camera time. And it's just regular time. So kudos to them for practicing and definitely being proficient at it. So maybe one day I'll be able to look like I can kick butt. So with that said, you guys take care. Like, share, and subscribe to the video. Appreciate it as always. And see you on the next one. Thanks again. All right, so here's what the caddy looks like with the shells on it. You can see how you can get your hand under there. Basically go in, it's on your belt or whatever the case is. Come in. You come in and grab 4, or you can grab 2 or 4. Basically wherever you're gonna grab. So I'll go 2. Hi-ya. Whoops, that wasn't supposed to happen. So if that does happen, you basically throw that one away. Grab some more. Boom. Load them up.